go to the hospital after WrestleMania 30?
WrestleMania 30, that's with Brock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that
streak was broken?
Yeah, that was, so I got concussed somewhere in the first 5, maybe 10 minutes of that match. I've watched it back. I can't pick it out.
Do you remember that match?
No. My last memory of that day happened around 2:00 in the afternoon.
Wow.
To this day, my last memory is at 2:00. Michelle had come backstage to check on me, to see me, you know, and I told her, because I didn't know until like 30 minutes before that we were going to break the streak. I got to the building that day thinking I was going over. So I just got the news that we're going to break the streak tonight. And I remember telling her, and the next thing that I remember, I'm in the hospital.
Wow.
It's like 4:30 in the morning. And, you know, when you get concussed like that, they come in every 5 minutes. They want to know your name, your birthday, where you're at, and everything like that. It was crazy because evidently I knew who she was, but I had no clue who I was. Sir, can you tell me your name? What year were you born? Where are you?
Wow.
Hospital? Yeah. This happened several times, right? But so evidently I knew who Michelle was, so they left, and I was like, come here. She goes, yeah, what? She goes, I said, what's my name? She says, babe, I can't cheat for you on this one. I was like, what's my name? Just tell me my name. And finally, like 4:30, like I figured out my name and, you know, where I was, and it took me a while to figure out that I'd already wrestled. I didn't even I got to get to the stadium. No, it's already, all that had already happened.
Wow. Are you in pain at this point?
No, I'm not in any pain whatsoever.
Yeah.
They did, you know, when they gave me a CAT scan as soon as I got there, and the first report, and a lot of people don't know this either, that Vince left WrestleMania. Him and Brock both got in a car and followed the ambulance to the hospital. And so the first thing they do is give me a CAT scan, and they come out, and Michelle and Vince are there, and they say he's broken his neck. And then, you know, they're like, oh my gosh. And then another doctor comes in who reads the scans, and he goes, no. He goes, that's an old break. It's an old injury. So I had broken my neck at some point and didn't know that I had broke my neck.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So they said, so no, his neck's fine. You know, he's got a really bad concussion. So I eventually remember my name and my birthday and where I was at and everything, but I have absolutely zero recollection of that match. Wow. Until I watched it back.
Wow.
And, I mean, I can tell, like, and the reason why I know it's like 5 or 10 minutes, because I can tell by how I'm moving. Like, I went through the whole match, did whatever, you know, did everything that we were supposed to do, but I could tell by like how sluggish I was and the way I was moving. My timing was off, just a little bit off on everything. So I tracked it up to, and I think what it was is at that point I was in that period of time where I was only working WrestleMania. I would do WrestleMania, I would go have something fixed, I would rehab, then I'd start training again for the WrestleMania the next year. And I think what ended up happening was is just, again, father time. Like, I wasn't used to the trauma of that you get during a wrestling match, and especially a wrestling match with Brock Lesnar. There's not a lot of people that pick me up and throw me around like he was able to. It wasn't anything that he did. It wasn't anything he did that was unsafe. It was just the fact that I was taking a bunch of belly to backs and something just I rung my bell on and don't remember a thing.
So you don't remember how quiet it got after you lost?
No.
I was there, and it was like there was a lot of confusion.
Right.
There's a lot of people like, wait, no, was that a mistake?
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Because Brock's music doesn't hit for a while.
Right.
So it's like, wait, did they mess this up? And then we finally see the "and one" on the screen. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's over.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's all she wrote, folks.